guys. See that little jug right there? I just fit a gallon of gas in it, just a hair under a gallon. I'm mixing up my gas for my chainsaws. I've been running this gas for quite a while now. I run the adjusting my tripod here. Hopefully the wind won't blow you shut. My camera shut and turn you off, but got this little container here. It's a Lucas oil thing. I've been running the Lucas oil. This is my second bottle of it since of this stuff. I was running the other stuff. Let's see, I paid 11 bucks, $10.99 for this one. So what I do is I put a gallon in this jug here of gas. And I got it all over my hand. Then I fit this full of oil. This is my measuring cup. Use this for a measuring cup. Been running the Lucas oil stuff here. It seems to be doing a pretty good job. I haven't had no trouble with it. Look at all that through the oil. Gas in that. Isn't that crazy? Then we'll pour it into this. My jug here is getting low. Whoops. Got a hell of a wind out here today. And I'll pour it into this container here. I gotta get my funnel real fast. You guys looking at the ground? Oh yeah, you're looking at the ground. Better get my lid on this, I don't want dirt getting in it. I've had this little thing for about 4 or 5 years now. That way I can buy me a bigger can of it and do my mixtures. See, what am I getting? Oh, funnel. Got a little bit of motor oil on it. That won't hurt nothing. I stuck it in the wrong one, didn't I? It's got to go in the red one. This is what I use for my weed eater gas. This was a jug that had bleach in it. No, it had windshield wiper washer fluid. I've been using this jug for about quite a while now too. It's a little easier just that way I don't have to do all this at the gas station. I used to do it at the gas station, put a couple gallon in that jug. I'd rather mix it up here at home where I'm all by myself. Except for you guys. You guys can hang out with me while I mix it. Make sure we get that good mixed up. Get it all out of there. Oh yeah. It's a little better than having to do it at the gas station. If you're buying that high dollar oil, then I put this lid on here, but I don't tighten it up very much because it's got gas in this still. That way it can leak out. It won't build up pressure. And we're ready to go. That's a lot of tanks for my equipment. Alright, now we're ready to put that in the truck, and we're going to go cut some cedar trees there in a minute. Alright, I'm back here where I trimmed those limbs away from that fireplace. We're going to make these 2 big cedar trees shorter. He wants to bring them down to about, we'll go about 6 foot tall, 7. That's going to be quite a bit. Let's see what we can get done here. Okay. I'm gonna cut that tree up now and come back and look at it later with you guys. I gotta cut that up and load it on my truck. I'm gonna go grab me another chainsaw. Alright, my dump truck's pretty full. I could probably get this on there actually. I was thinking about walking home getting my tractor, but I think I'll just tough it out. Get this on there. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know what I'm doing. This is one of those times I wish I had me a little scooter to stand on, drive down the street, like a gas-powered skateboard with handlebars on it. I'm gonna get me one of those one of these days. I could really use that right now. Cruise down this road. I can cruise down this sidewalk, be home in about 3 minutes. Right now it's gonna take me about probably 15 minutes or less to walk home. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm about ready to walk over here. That ain't no better. But that's what I'm doing right now. Walking home to get my tractor so I can smash that damn stuff down on that truck. I'll be back with you when I get there. I didn't videotape the drive down or nothing, but it was as high as all that up there. I smashed her down pretty good, so I can stick some more limbs on there now. Okay, I gotta get this truck smashed down. We'll smash down a little bit right there. Got to get that little tractor right there. Move this pile of dirt out of the way so I can back a trailer in there. Cause I'm sick of it being where it's at. Alright, let me get my tractor started and we'll push that dirt out of the way. might be getting myself in more trouble than I'd like with this thing I'm trying to do here. Let's see if it'll work or not. I'm gonna unhook that trailer and hook it up to that 1 ton. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and finish that job down there before I go to the dump. So I'm gonna get that trailer unhooked and hook her up. I gotta figure out what's going on with this blue Chevy truck, because it says 3 days and the son of a bitch won't start. Yeah, I think it's the batteries, a piece of shit myself. Alright, it started right up when I jump it though with the old 94 dump truck I got. I got this set up like an old truck with an old side carburetor and the old HEI hot rods. High performance. She's a hot rodder, boys. Alright, I better get this, check this out, make sure she ain't getting hot. It got hot on me the other day, I let her run low on fluids. Alright, I'll get back to you and unhook my trailer, hook my other one up. Alright, leaking antifreeze with this 1 ton like a mother dog. This line here, ow, it's hot, dude. This line here, going into the radiator, I think it's leaking that seal between the radiator. I'm going to take it apart and see if we can fix it. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm working on or not. I'm going to try to take that line off right there. Pop that damn radiator loose thing and that's the pressure in it. I got a little bit in my mouth. Come on, baby. I think those are made to go like this with. Alright. I think it's like the 3rd video for Grandpa's trucks. This is my truck I use to haul a lot of trees on, brush and stuff. A little bit of gravel. But we got this oil cooler line where the motor oil goes into this radiator and it's leaking antifreeze at this line fitting. I'm gonna try to fix it without taking this plastic cap tank off, but I don't think I'm gonna make it that way. I may have to pull the radiator and do a big job on taking the radiator out, take that tank off of it, so I replace that gasket in there. So let me go to the auto parts store and see what they got. Okay, wasted a couple hours going to parts stores. I'm gonna take this apart myself, see if I can fish those O-rings out of there and see what happens. Okay, I took these bolts out here on the top of this shield fan shroud, set it out of the way. Now it looks like I just gotta undo that bottom radiator hose, heater hose, overflow hose to the overflow tank, auxiliary tank, or whatever you call it. The radiator looks like it's a pretty decent one, actually. I don't know what that is. Mud dauber nest. And that's not into the radiator, that shroud down there. So hoses and these two clamps on top. We'll get the hoses off first, take these clamps off, then we'll take this radiator out and try to take this tank off this side and see what's in there. We'll fix that sucker. I went to my mechanics in town, but they act like they don't want to work on something like that. So one of them's too busy. They got cars lined up. They got 25 cars there to work on, but the other shop wasn't doing anything. And I don't know what they're doing. So I told them I'd just start my night shift, work on it myself. So let's see what's going on here. Let me get this off. Well, the first try failed, so we're gonna try her again with something else. I'm taking her back apart. She's leaking. So far, so good. So far, so good anyway. Ain't leaking yet. Uh-oh, I think I see a little bit of a leak. Man. Look at that. I just seen it there. See if we can tighten it up a little bit. I got a cut piece of inner tube in there. We'll see if we can snug her. That's how I drain my radiators into this extractor. This takes a few pumps. Then it sucks it all out of there. We gotta do her again. She's still leaking. Damn it. I made another gasket this time though. This is made out of a mud flap. I made it out of a mud flap. It's a little heavier, and we'll try to I'll put a little bit of this stuff on it too. See if that helps. Here's what I'm working on, fellas. We got this thing here. I loosened it with hitting it with a screwdriver and a wrench. But down in here, where my O-ring is, I don't even see where it must be sticking to the plastic. I gotta find it with my pick. I can't hold both camera. Let me see if I can fit this camera. Holy moly. Yeah, I'm gonna dig that out of there anyway. It's a ring like this, and there kind of, this is where this is going. I'm gonna put that in there. All right, let me get back with you in a minute. I think we might have her fixed this time. Alright. You may be a redneck. Let me show you something. I may be a grandpa redneck. This mud flap needed replaced anyways. Maybe a redneck when you cut your gasket out of your mud flap on your dump truck. How's that saying go? You may be a redneck if you make your gaskets out of your dump truck mud flap. That's been sitting out here running for about 15-20 minutes. Had to seal up from the heat and antifreeze. A little oil in the antifreeze might make the rubber swell a little bit. So hopefully we got her good. Alright, that's it for this one. Like and subscribe. I think I got my truck fixed. If I got a few things to do here around town. I'll drive it around town for a little while. I gotta go get gas in it and haul some more limbs. Oh, she's smoking. She might burn. She's smoking, babies. Woody. I got Woody, a little bit of wood in there. She's just kind of smoldering right now. So, trying to keep this floor, trying to dry this floor out in this shop. I'm gonna have to paint this floor or something, but I'm gonna put this video on right now. It is what it is. I fixed, there's a piece of that mud flap I cut out of that truck, and I cut my gasket out of it. And then I made me a little hole in it right there. So I could put it on that radiator. So far it seems to be doing the trick. Hopefully it'll get kind of softened up and hopefully it won't come apart. It's pretty tough stuff. It's tougher than what it was in. It was just this little dinky thin piece of stuff here. Look how thin that is. Now I got this stick of rubber in there. So we'll see what happens. So far I ran it up to temperature and ran it for probably 15-20 minutes. And I had a little bit of leak, a little bit, but I tightened it up a little. Then I think it quit. So it was just draining. I mean, I lose half a gallon going to my dad's house, which is 16 miles away. You know, it gets kind of expensive putting antifreeze is too damn expensive. It's got a lot of water in it now, so I hope it don't get too damn cold out, but it's still got some antifreeze in it. So you might be a redneck if you cut your mud flats up and make a gasket out of them. Ha! Alrighty, it was just an old mud flap hanging on my dump truck. I needed to replace it anyway because half of it's broke off. Gosh dang it, I went back there to shut my air compressor off and I forgot what I was doing. I got tied up with you guys. I'm going to say bye to you guys. We'll talk to you later. Everybody have a good one. I forgot to start taping what I was doing today. I've been over here already earlier today. Carried them limbs out to the street. Came over here cut for about 30 minutes. Finished cutting down this. I cut that, they decided to take it clear to the ground. So we got it cut down real short to the ground. That's from the top of that tree. Now I'm working on this bush. This one here, taking her down to about right where I'm at probably. See how I trimmed it up there on the sides? What you guys are looking at. I might be able to clean that up just a little bit more on the sides. We don't want to take too much off though because they were worried about it. So now I'm gonna go in that tree. I guess I'm gonna try to climb up in that thing a little bit and cut some limbs off and throw them out. So we'll see how that works. not too bad. It is what it is. I'm going in, boys and girls. Let me get my other saw, my pole saw, get up in there. I want this thing here so I can reach all the way up where I need to reach with my pole saw. I'll go be right back. I gotta go get it. I just worked for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes climbing up in that tree right there. I was up in it. Forgot to turn you guys on. Dang it. I got a little bit more right here to trim. And then we'll see what happens with this bush. We made a bush out of a tree, is what they wanted. It'll fill in the middle. Then they'll have to hire me over here to come over and get up there and cut it down. Keep it level. So we gotta come over here and cut a few branches off right here. It's sticking up. I can do that from this side. All right. All right. Bye. I'm picking up my limbs. I forgot to film anything. Had to call the wife. I got to pick up these with a rake and a pitchfork. I should have had her grab a pitchfork too, but that's too much to ask. I'll get it picked up with a rake. I can rake that little stuff into my trash can I got in my truck. I didn't even use my tractor much. I'm going to use it though. I got to smash that load down there on that trailer. It's getting pretty full. I'll go to the front before I smash it though. Might get it all on. Still gonna smash it though before I tie it down. That way it'll stay on good. Alrighty then. Back at it before I get done tonight. I'm getting it picked up. There's my bush now. It was a big old 15 foot taller than that tree. I got it on that trailer down there. It's a long old walk back and forth up a hill. Down a hill loaded though. At least I'm going downhill loaded. Makes it a little easier. Getting ready to bring my tractor down here and smash this down a little bit. Alright. I'm gonna shut you guys off. Alright, this job's done. I left a little bit of tracks in the yard. I may have to come back with my compactor and smooth those out. I got a vibra plate. That bush looks pretty good. It was a 30-foot tall tree. Now it's a bush. Alrighty. That'll do it for this job. This is Thursday. If you don't know already, I'm gonna put it on there beginning of the day. So tomorrow's Friday. Yeah. I just parked my truck back there behind in my fence. I got to get it a ride down to get my tractor. If I can find somebody that's willing to. Oh my Lord, I'm zoomed in. I just got here with my truck. I'm gonna see if my wife give me a ride. Are you home?
Yeah.
I tried calling you twice.
Oh.
I'm filming you.
I was putting this hair dye in my hair.
I need help.
What?
I need to get my tractor.
You said I didn't need to do it.
No, not until I get back.
Oh, you said I'm gonna leave it there till
I know, but it's sitting on the road. I need to just drive me down there and you can come right back.
I gotta get this out right now.
Why?
Rinse it out. It only takes 10 minutes. I don't care if I'm on tape. You gotta dye your hair.
It's sitting on the road.
You gotta dye your hair when you're almost 50. Okay,
You're not 50 or 29.
I don't care if I'm on tape. Let me rinse this off and I'll be ready.
Why are you even doing that? I guess while she's, why does this thing keep zooming in? Every time I turn it on, it's zoomed in. It's bullcrap. Oh, I think I zoomed in on her. Maybe it's my fault. I don't know. I'm gonna, might make her drive the black truck. I'm gonna unload some tools while she's rinsing the hair dye out. I finally got me a ride to go get my tractor. Where's your genie hat? I wanted to see it. Alright, I better quit because she's driving and I'm scared to death. Just in case I didn't, set my alarm here. Just in case I didn't say it, this is Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, and we'll see what's going on tomorrow. Take it easy. Tomorrow will be here like this. Friday morning. We got a weekly thing we got to do when we work on stuff in the shop. We got to clean the shop. So I'm going to work on cleaning my shop up a little bit so I'm getting me a little bit of heat in here. Alright, I'll get back with you in a little while. Got Woody cranked up a little bit. Got a little dark on my Woody sign there. Had the diesel smoke coming out of it. My lighter fluid, a little bit of diesel. It should burn now, hopefully. We'll see. Got some hedge in there. We'll see what happens. It's always good with your Louisiana hot sauce on it, baby. I got you guys on a little selfie stick here. I don't know how good it's going to work with this camera, but I haven't done a whole lot today. It's Friday. Me and Roscoe, my doggy, we had an hour and a half, 2 hour lunch. Got watching tractor pulling on YouTube. Well, my gate don't look too bad. I got one of them kind of up. I got the pickets on half of it there. You can see the gate there. I don't trust the little screws on it though. I think I'm gonna end up going getting me some half-inch bolts or something and go through here, drill the holes through it all the way through the pickets. Like one here, one on that end, one on this end, and then go down across the bottom. I'll put one through this piece and one through this one. That'll be 3 across the top, 2 in the bottom, help hold. I just don't trust these little screws. I broke that one off. It's only got a few threads. Really not a whole lot holding that on there when the wind hits it. Just let it jerk around a little bit, but these here I'm gonna leave not broke off. But yeah. The bottom one's screwed into this, but it's on the inside of it. Can't break them off. It's a little bit bent. I knew my gate was going to be bent anyway, but that's just the way it's going to be. So anyway, getting a little bit of progress today, not much. And I think I'm going to end up drilling a hole in the ground here. I'm going to bore me a hole, put me a pipe in right there with some concrete around it. Then have me go through. I might make it where it goes through both of them. I might make like a pipe on this one and a pipe on this one. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I might. I don't know if I already do that or not. I think I will do that. I think what I'll do is just have it a ring instead of a pipe. Make me some kind of ring on it, so I can go through both of them with my pipe, so I can have one of them open, the other one can be still sitting here and holding steady with that piece of pipe in the ground. That's what I'm going to have to do. We're going to put a pipe in the ground right there, and we're going to get some more bolts and stuff so I can drill all the way through this stuff and put bolts all the way through it, because I just don't trust it. Those little screws, I don't want them to fall off and hit somebody. I don't want to be out here trying to fix it this summer when it's 100. So we're gonna work on my gates until they get done. Should be able to get those done though. One more day. I got that one to finish, and then 14-foot gate down there on that end. Frames up and everything already though. I just gotta put the wood on it. I am going to buy some more bolts, so that one down there I'll put 4 across the top and 3 across the bottom. These I'm going to put 3 across the top, 2 across the bottom. That ought to be enough to hold it. 1/2-inch bolts. That's what I'm going to do, boys. And then plus the screws. I'll probably still tap those screws in there too, just to hold it, and then I can put my bolts in last. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, boys. Okay, this video is not very good. This is the end of my weekly thing. I'm going to pick these tools up. Well, let me pick these tools up and then I'll get back with you for a minute.